Welcome to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations. And welcome to Nicholasville, Kentucky, to champions at Keene Trace Golf Club for the 2015 Kentucky Open Championship. Don Russell here with Steve McMillan, the Executive Director of Golf House Kentucky. And Steve, I really like the fact when we started moving this event to a little earlier in the year. Of course, last year with the PGA had to adjust it more. But once again, a great championship, great venue, good corporate support. It's been a good week.
You know, Don, it really has been. We've obviously had little Mother Nature problems, but the play has been phenomenal. We've been really excited how all the players have played. We got a lot of people under par this week, as you're going to be able to see when we have championships. But, you know, some other people just to be able to thank, the owners of the Keene Trace Golf Club. They've been a fabulous host of being able to extend us out and letting us be able to really enjoy this championship. And then, of course, our corporate partners, Clark's Pump and Shop Marathon out of Ashland, BB&T, which is a brand new partner. This is their first event being a partner, and PepsiCo. They're the people who really help make things happen, along with all of our volunteers and all the golf courses. So we just really appreciate everybody. And you know what? It's a great championship.
It really is. And mentioning this is really our last major championship for the season this year. And we've mentioned it before, but all the people that help on the staff and the volunteers, they do so much work, and it makes it so nice. People forget it's for the competitors and for the families. That's what they're really helping it.
It actually really is. And, you know, golf tournaments don't run by themselves. No. You've got to have a lot of great people, and we've got a lot of people out here that are serving in rules official roles, working at the scoreboard, working on the leaderboards, and you cannot run a championship without those folks. And they're the unsung heroes. They're the people behind the scenes that are making things good. It's all about in the end, it's about the players, but it takes a lot of people to make it good for everybody.
It does indeed. We're going to have a lot of fun on the show today here in Nicholasville. It's all about the 2015 Kentucky Open. Glad to have you along, and we'll be right back to Nicholasville in just a moment. Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners: Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank, August 28th through 30 at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course.
You don't need a computer to design something extraordinary. Everyone said that building a golf course here was impossible. The Pete Dye Course at French Lick Resort, sketched on a napkin, carved into history.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak, you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than homebrewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
Have you heard about golf steps? It's not how you play, it's how much you play.
Competitions for all ages.
Hey, have you heard? Golf Steps is mobile.
Golf for the health of it.
Register at golfsteps.com today.
Find Golf Steps USA on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Golf Steps. Walk, play, win.
It's okay, and it's alright. Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kraft Foods. Welcome back to Nicholasville, Kentucky. Glad to have you along as we're highlighting the 96 Kentucky Open here in Nicholasville. We're at the Champions Course at Keene Trace Golf Club, and I'd like to introduce a guy that really doesn't need an introduction, but Kelly Williams is the president of the Kentucky PGA and played very well in the championship this week as well. And first of all, Kelly, I know you don't get a lot of chance to play. You work for a living and over at Greenbrier, but as the president of the Kentucky PGA, this is really a premier event, and what a great week it was.
Yeah, really special to be here at Champions. I grew up here in Lexington, obviously not far from Nicholasville, and loved to play here. Played in the 2002 Kentucky Open here at Champion Trace, which was a blast. So it was a lot of fun to be back. Played with two great amateurs today in Cooper Musselman and Nick McCarthy, both college players, one at UK and one at Transy, and played with another young man before the cut line from Belmont University as well. So a great time to be a PGA professional, but also to be out there with the amateur golfers as well, competing for the prize.
We talk about the Kentucky PGA all the time. It means so much to the game of golf, and under Steve's leadership and now under Golf House Kentucky, there's really a lot of synergism there, and a lot of good things have been happening with the Kentucky PGA.
Yeah, what people don't realize is that not only are we the PGA of America in the Kentucky section, but our amateur partners provide the GIN handicapping service. We all are a part of that. We all play our own role, like the amateur board members. A lot of those folks were out as rules officials this week. So it's neat how everything comes under one roof, and we get to work together for a great cause to better the game of golf.
Well, you're always a real pleasure to talk to and a real tribute to golf over at Greenbrier, but also in the Kentucky PGA and Golf House Kentucky. We appreciate all you've done, and you played well this week, and thanks for all the things you've done for golf to help all these young people that get a good chance in the pros to play golf.
Well, there's a staff at Golf House Kentucky that does all the work, and then they send me out here to talk about it every once in a while, so I can't take any of that credit, but we have a wonderful organization. I'm glad to be a part of it, and proud to be a PGA professional in the state of Kentucky.
Hey there, how are you? My name is Trey Scott, a PGA professional at Connemara Golf Course in Nicholasville, Kentucky, and I'm here to help you anti-slice your golf swing. So one thing that I see with a lot of golfers, amateur golfers, people that are playing for a living, is a shoulder spin out. And this drill here that I have is very simple to set up. You just get an alignment stick at Home Depot or Lowe's or your local golf shop there, and it helps you stay on the inside. So a slice is caused, of course, by coming outside to in and coming across the ball. So this is going to help you stay on the inside, keep your hands on the inside. So what I like to do is, whenever I talk about shoulder spin out, when you get back to this position, the first move from here in a lot of golfers is your shoulders, which brings your plane on the outside. So if you drop your hands from outside now towards the golf ball, you're going to hit the stick and you're going to come outside to in, which is going to cause the slice. So what this drill helps you out with is starting your golf swing with your arms. So if you start your golf swing with your arms, you're going to come underneath the stick and stay on plane, which is going to cause the inside out swing. So if you move your shoulders first and then come down, you're going to hit the stick. So instant feedback, you know that you have not done the right thing. So try your best to keep your arms down inside the stick, something like this. That's your golf tip for the day. Again, my name is Trey Scott, Class A PGA professional at Connemara Golf Course. If you have any questions, you can call the golf shop at 859-885-4331 or contact your local PGA professional.
our rich golf history comes alive once again as the legends of the LPGA return to French Lick Resort August 28th through 30th. The Legends Championship, presented by Old National Bank, benefiting Riley Hospital for Children. See the greats of ladies golf take on the gorgeous Pete Dye course in a fun and relaxed setting. Learn more about the Legends Championship presented by Old National Bank, August 28th through the 30th at FrenchLick.com.
Put your hand over your heart. Is it beating? Good! Then my Nutrition Heart Health Mix is for you. It's a wholesome blend of peanuts, pecans, and other delicious nuts, specially mixed for people with hearts. I said people with hearts, because heart health is important. That's why I've researched, optimized, and packaged this mix just for you. Not you. So if you have a heart, start optimizing your nutrition with my Nutrition. Planters, nutrition starts with nut.
I really want a cupcake.
But not the calories.
Little sweet sliding down the banister.
Someone crying because they can't have a cupcake?
I didn't cry.
On the inside, you did. Little Sweet can hear that.
He can.
Don't worry. Little Sweet brought you some sweet zero-calorie treats called Diet Dr. Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
That is sweet.
Little Sweet defying gravity.
Is that Little Sweet?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
It's the sweet one.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
From us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. Enjoy Florida's natural. Great taste, naturally.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
I'm PGA professional Colby Wallets, and I'm here to help you lower your scores. While I believe that most golfers need personal instruction to become their best, there are several examples of great players that never took a lesson in their life. In fact, if you were to poll the best players in the world, you would find that they all have a common theme to their practice: structure and consistency. I believe that with the proper practice schedule, golfers, whether they are taking lessons or not, can improve exponentially faster than if they simply go to the driving range and hit balls. This is why I designed Perfect Practice. My Perfect Practice schedule prioritizes the parts of your golf game that will lead to the greatest improvement in score in the least amount of time. It has worked for my students, and it has worked for me. I guarantee that it will work for you. So stop your meaningless practice today, and for only $39.99, start practicing with a purpose. To sign up, email me today at playerdevelopment@persimmonridge.com, and be sure to check me out online.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kroger. Great food, low prices. Glad you're watching Kroger IKG, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. I'm very pleased to be along here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. We're at the 96 Kentucky Open Championship here, and of course we're champions at Keene Trace Golf Club, and Brad Hicks, the head PGA professional here. And Brad, I got to tell you, all the players raved about the course. I saw this course when it opened. It's hosted a lot of events, an NCAA event, but what a great championship this week.
Once again, Keene Trace at the Champions Course held up to its reputation as just an absolute great tournament venue.
And when you talk about this golf course, it has so much character. The greens are always good and tough, but we've had so much rain this summer. It's unbelievable, I guess the most ever. But to have the course in the condition you did, it's been tough this year, hasn't it?
That goes out to Carl Gray and his team for such an outstanding job. I mean, we just came out of our member guests 2 weeks ago. We got 11 inches of rain in 7 days. And to have this course looking like this 2 weeks later is just amazing.
And when you look at the combination of here and, of course, over at Keene Trace, and you're going to be doing some work here, boy, you're going to have two top-notch things going on.
For those that aren't familiar with Keene Trace, we are a 36-hole private club. We combine Keene Run and Champion Trace into one 36-hole club. So starting middle of August, we are going to shut down Champions and begin a major greens renovation as well as some other projects. So our members still have Keene Run to play, but starting next spring, they will have just two phenomenal golf courses. So we're excited.
Well, on behalf of all of our viewers, this is really why our show started 29 years ago, is to let the people know how important the men and women that are PGA professionals. And thanks for the job you've done, and all your compadres and ladies that helped out over the summer, because it means an awful lot to golf.
Definitely. Thank you for showing up and coming out in support, and we thank the KPGA and the Kentucky Golf Section for just their strong and unbelievable efforts this week. It was
been a great week here in Nicholasville. Glad to have you along on this edition of Kroger IKG. And as always, we like to come to French Lick to visit with our good friend Dave Harner, the Director of Golf Operations. And Dave, we were back here. It was the Senior PGA. That's over. We mentioned we were going to look forward to the Legends Championship this year, presented by Old National. Here, the most recent news, of course, is about the field. It's looking good, isn't it?
Got some great new additions this year. Laura Davies was just named to the World Golf Hall of Fame this year. She'll be back with us. And new players, Julie Inkster, who's already a Hall of Famer, will be here for her first time in French Lick, as will Michelle McGann and Pat Hurst.
And when you talk about the Hall of Fame, people should know by now, and if you don't, we'll refresh your memory. This is the home of the Golf Hall of Fame for the senior ladies.
For the Legends Tour, yes. Our first year we inducted Kathy Whitworth and Jan Stevenson. Last year, Jane Blaylock and Nancy Lopez, and this year we're happy to announce that it'll be Joanne Carner and Rosie Jones.
Boy, that's a great group. And Dave, one of the things we always want to mention is the opportunities for people to come and get involved, and it really had great response. And if somebody's out there watching and thinking, why should I come? Give them a reason.
I think that anyone who's attended this event or played in the Pro-Am or been involved with it would have to say that this is the most accessible group of professional athletes that you want to be around. They interact with their Pro-Am partners. They're available in the evenings around the resort, out on the golf course. There are no gallery ropes, so it's a pretty intimate experience.
If you want more information, the best thing to do, as always, is
www.frenchlick.com.
That's this week's French Lick Report. Don't forget to put the Legends Challenge and the Championship on your schedule.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Put your hand over your heart. Is it beating? Good! Then my Nutrition Heart Health Mix is for you. It's a wholesome blend of peanuts, pecans, and other delicious nuts, specially mixed for people with hearts. I said people with hearts. Because heart health is important. That's why I've researched, optimized, and packaged this mix just for you. Not you. So if you have a heart, start optimizing your nutrition with my Nutrition. Planters, nutrition starts with nut.
America's best historic resort. It's right here in your own backyard, says Historic Hotels of America, French Lick Resort. Experience our 2 grand hotels and so much more. Our golf is legendary too. Play the Pete Dye course that will host the Legends of the LPGA Championship in August and the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid in 2015. Your walk with history starts at French Lick.
Golf steps.
Golf steps.
Golf steps.
Golf steps. Walk, play, win. Register today at golfsteps.com.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Dr. Pepper. Welcome back to Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. Very pleased to be in Nicholasville, Kentucky today. It's the 96th Kentucky Open, of course, here at Champions at Keene Trace Golf Club. Don Russell here with a guy and guys we actually met not too many weeks ago at Big Spring. the reigning state amateur champion, of course, Logan Hogue, and we're going to talk to his caddy in just a minute, and teammate. I know you're a little bit disappointed right now, but a great week, good competition. Boy, it was really tight out there today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was fun. I mean, I was just hoping to put myself in position on the back nine, and I did that. And I mean, I wish I could have played a little better, but hey, I mean, still got, runner-up. It's still pretty good.
Yeah, and everybody was fighting for it all the way down the end, and Kent
yeah.
kind of stayed steady and got it at the end. But you talk about a couple of tough finishing holes. They happen here at Champion.
Yeah, and where they put the pins too. I mean, they were tucked in some pretty tough places. If you missed it in the wrong spot, it was really hard to make par. And I figured that out, I guess. But
you know, Coach Martin's here today. Of course, I think an awful lot of him, and I've met some of the recruits that are coming in. You're going to be a senior and kind of the anchor of the team, and you can't feel much better about your game after the summer you've had.
I'm pretty satisfied with it. You know, I mean, it's golf. You always want to tighten something up, and you know, I'm going to still work really hard the rest of this summer and try to get ready for the season. But I'm really looking forward to it now.
And now you get him back on your side, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Man, let's talk about it, buddy. I know, boy, you talk about competitive golf. It was like a pinball out there for a while.
Yeah, it was a great day out there today. We had a great time. It was a tough field. We knew everybody was really bunched up coming in the last few holes and just had a couple mishaps, but I mean, it's the way it's golf. It's the way it goes. I mean, the course was set up really tough, but he played great. I'm really proud of him.
Well, you know, you meant so much to Morehead State as well. Let's just reflect on what the summer's meant to be a part of these championships and a runner-up together as Morehead Eagles.
Yeah, I know. It's been a blast. I really enjoyed it. I'm just glad I can come out here and hang out with him and help him and watch him play, and it's just been a blast to just watch him win and compete at this level. It's been awesome.
I may be the shortest guy in the group, but we got to give him a go Eagles before we go. 1, 2, 3, go Eagles. Steve, we have a really exciting thing we touched on earlier this year that thanks to Kroger, we got a really neat event coming up for the month of August and September. Why don't let's remind people about it.
Well, Don, exactly. We have the Kroger Family Fun Zones, which, as you can see, there's going to be 8 of them across the Commonwealth, ranging from as far south as Somerset and going up into Georgetown, Lexington, a few here in Louisville. And it's going to be really great. They're going to be at Kroger facilities, and we're going to have just a big outdoor festival celebrating the game of golf. We've got golf-related contests. We've got free lessons. We've got our golf inflatables for the kids to come out and have a great time. And, you know, the folks with Anheuser-Busch, PepsiCo, and Kroger, we're really excited to be able to work with them and just be able to promote their products and promote the great game of golf and get people more excited about golf.
It's all free. Check out the calendar of dates that there on your screen. They're all from 2 to 7 in the parking lots. Hope to see you there.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak, and you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than homebrewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank, August 28th through 30 at the French Lick Resort Guide Course. Well, there's no greater pleasure than when you're talking about the 96 Kentucky Open here in Nicholasville, of course, at Champions at Keene Trace Golf Club. Boy, Kent, what a great win today. Kent Bull with us, and Bull, I tell you, it was bullish out there today. You guys, you had 3 or 4 of you. Great competitive golf.
Yeah, it was back and forth all day. I had a pretty good idea as it was going on the whole time. BB got out, a great friend of mine. He got out early and took off, and knew it was kind of off to the races to try to catch him the rest of the day. And then my playing partner played awesome too. So it was a day of just kind of nip, tuck, and trying to catch other guys.
You know, I remember when you played at MTSU, it seems like yesterday, and now let's catch up with what you've done. I know you've been playing in Latin America,
right,
and some in Canada, and this has to be as special as anything to you, though.
It is, yeah. I've been playing. I started last year playing the PGA Tour Latin America, played 10 events, and now I'm back again this year, played the first 8 and going back in the fall. But yeah, it's great to be back home. I mean, to come back and win your state's open is. So I mean, I thought about this one for a while, and my old teammate Rick Cochran's won the last couple, I think. So
yeah.
It's nice to be right there with him.
And you had your own cheering section here. Your old coach was here, and everybody really celebrated, and that had to make it fun.
Oh, absolutely. I had my high school coach that came up today. I had my college coach that was actually a USGA rules officials. My parents were up, and then had various friends from time to time that came, and it was fun to do it in front of them for sure.
Well, one thing about it, when you get a chance to look at that trophy and see all the names on it, there's some great names, not only just in Kentucky golf, but in golf. And now Kent Bull's going to be in there for forever.
That's a great feeling.
And that's pretty special,
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I know the names that are on there before me, and they're all great players, and just to be in their company it feels great.
Well, we appreciate all you've done, and congratulations, and have fun with your friends, and certainly a great champion. And best of luck in everything else that you take on in the game of golf, and we really enjoyed watching you play.
Thank you very much. Thanks a bunch.
That's our champion this year here at the Kentucky Open. Hope you'll join us next week for another edition of Kroger IKG. Promotional consideration on IKG provided by All Good Computers. Call Bill Ennis at 502-810-9047 for sales, service, and repairs.